Measly $60, huh? Take a look at this tweet right here. We have this um person here. I don't know if that's a man or a woman. No, I'm playing. But here she says, if you're actively having sex with a girl and she needs your help, whether it be labor wise or a measly $60 to get a used tire. Hold up. I didn't even read that right. If you're actively having sex with a girl and she needs your help, whether it be labor wise or measly $60 to get a used tire, that's too much for you. Question mark. Look, man. just look here, man. $60. I done had girls. Look, bro. I done had girls in my face. I'm talking about. They just like. I'm talking about. I'm not even messing with them, and they're actively trying to finesse you, and you see it, and they're just like, "You don't want to pay this little $10 for my food." They literally will look you in your face and say this. It's like if it's just a little, if it's just a measly $20, $30, if it's so little, why you begging for it? Why you like, this is $60? You can't pay my $60. That's my fee. They just, this is why you cannot go out with straggles. And no, when I say straggles, that doesn't just apply to one race of people. For example, Jeannie Mai, the Asian girl that's divorcing. I mean that Jeezy's divorcing. She's a straggle. She's an Asian straggle, right? So it's not just confined to a box, right? But it's like when you read tweets like that, which I botched that reading that tweet earlier, but it's almost like, especially once you start looking at these comments, it's they like to talk about my body, my choice, but it's clear to me that women feel way too entitled to men's money, way more than men feel. I would say more than incels and hopeless romantic men feel entitled to a woman's body, because it's already ingrained in men. You have to give up something. You have to put some kind of skin in the game for the most part if you want to have your way, or if you want to get the girl that you want. They know, they like, to get the girl that they want, they know they're going to have to work on something. They need to have some kind of money, or they need to show it somehow. If they got to scam, if they got to fake their way to show it for a night, that still takes work. You got to work on your speech. You have to have something about. A man knows he has to bring something of value, whether he already was born with it or he's gonna have to create it himself. It's something's gonna have to be used here. They notice, but women, they just feel the average woman feels entitled just to a man's money, just because, oh, we fucking. And it's like they don't even realize that they're prostitutes, right? It's like we like, anybody that watches Corey Holcomb 5150 show, and he has that joke about, $40, that's all it takes. $60, this is, you need this $60, and people just be acting like he's just exaggerating. And you just look at this tweet. Yo, all day you just look at tweets like this and you're just like, wow, Corey Holcomb is not lying. $60, that's all it takes, huh? $60. And they just like, oh, well, you ain't man enough to pay this $60. You're just literally looking at her like, wow, this is a problem. It's like you're haggling with a prostitute. It's crazy. It's crazy. And also, by the way, when it comes to Instagram is basically just high-end Backpage for celebrities. So if you see IG model, it's no different than Backpage. It's just a bit higher prices. You know what I mean? It's basically high-end Backpage. You'll have your high-end escort sites, right, and all this stuff, and they'll have their websites, their secrecy, their sources and whatnot. But Instagram is basically that. They say it is the real number one dating site in the world, but it's really just back end. It's back page. It's a high end. It's a high end escorting services without like just like zero with little regulation, right? So let's look at the comments of this. Let's not get too off topic, but bottom line is it's just interesting how entitled today's average woman is to most like to all men's money. Now she's talking about, oh, if you're just actively having sex with a girl and blah blah blah, they feel entitled to your money even if she's not messing with you. And if you are messing with her, like this is why, you know, you have guys like Coach Greg Adams, you know, people like that, and that have really try to push that point that when you're messing with certain broads out there, we'll start with most broads, you're paying for it, whether you know it or not, you're paying for it, you know, and like literally you're paying for it. Look at the tweet, but let's look at these comments. One of the girls says, I hope women are reading these responses. Protect your box and get some toys. These boys are not it. But it just shows you, okay, let's watch. Maybe watch who you give your box to. You'll know firsthand if a Negro ain't shit. No, it's not too much for her to ask. For some of us, it don't have to be sex involved for me to look out for her. You just have to be her. Oh, yeah. That's a simp ass comment if I see it. Look, young men, you don't have to do this, man. You do not have to simp like this. You know, I don't like to see black people. I don't like to see black men doing this.